Textual Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
So tell me, what are you working on?
Well, I've got to get the washer and dryer out of the utility room because they're going to be replaced. And I've got these Baldwin hinges. The number is 9B as in boy, R as in Richard, 7024-002. They're the Baldwin Reserve hinges. And so far, every time I've had to take a door off, I had to, physically unscrew it from the door frame. And I'm trying to figure out how these hinge pins come out of here. And I've seen some videos where people knock them out with the bottom cap out with a screwdriver. I've seen some videos where they unscrew from the bottom, but I just can't figure out how to get the pin out of these things.
I don't know. I've never done it.
Okay, so maybe I need to call Baldwin?
Oh, well, definitely. That would be the right place to start. See if I can pull up anything on the step tips.
Because I think I saw one of your videos.
You could have.
But,
yeah, there's thousands of them out there.
Yeah, but the one I saw, these were square 4x4 hinges, whereas this is a 3.5. And it definitely, the cap and the finial threaded on. And I tried.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. So I'm not familiar with the reserve hinge. I've only ever worked on their estates hinges.
Okay.
But if those finials are threaded on, which they are in the estates, which is a major hassle long term because they always come off. I had to go through and put thread lock on all of mine. Then what you need is a pin punch, and you need to drive that pin out of there.
Okay. I do have the pin punch. So it just I need to maybe put more ink into it, huh?
Oh, you're going to have to give it the chutzpah there, yeah. You're going to have to come off the top rope with the big elbow. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They need to be driven out.
Because the bottom
you got the weight of the door hanging on it. That's the problem.
Okay. Because the bottom cap has a hole in it. And I tried with a pair of pliers to see if I could unthread it, but I'm beginning to think that somehow that bottom cap is meant to be permanent.
Were you able to unthread the top cap?
No, because I was thinking that was the pin.
Well, I'm confused. Are the decorative tips threaded on, or are they not threaded on?
I cannot tell because I can't get the bottom one off. Which leads me to believe they got to be, on the mold. Let me just take this hinge out.
Yeah.
In the manual.
So they're not threaded on. I found the answer. You're definitely, that pin punch needs to go through the hole in the tip that has the hole, and you need to have a hammer and you need to force that pin out.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like they're estates. You're going to access that from the small hole. Take the time to get the right pin punch so that you don't damage the hardware. And,
When you say the right pin punch, you mean the diameter of the hole?
Yeah, the right size, the right length. Using a 8-penny finish nail, that's, you want a pin punch for this.
No, I've got the pin punch. I bought it from someone. I'm not sure who, but so I'll use that then. Okay. Well, I appreciate the information, sir. Thank you very much.
You're awesome. I'm glad you called. If there's any other questions, I would offer to call Baldwin, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at it online. It clearly says it's a non-rising pin, which means you can remove it. But as the door opens and closes hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of times, the weight of the door itself on the knuckle forces the pin to rise. A non-rising pin generally is knurled so that after you tap it down, it kind of stays in place. But as a result of it being non-rising, you have to insist that it rise, which is where the hammer and pin punch comes in, because it's not meant to be tapped out easily. Otherwise, it would come out just through the natural cycling of the door. So they say that it's easy removal. It's easy removal when you know how much force you need to really give it a whack. And the bottom hinge is always the dastardly one because you don't have a lot of maneuvering room. Anyway.
And is that, can you see, is that pin like nerved, or is it just a smooth shaft?
The pin itself is going to be smooth generally, but there is generally some feature to the underside of the decorative cap or the shaft, the pin itself, that makes it non-rising. It'll usually be.
That's right. Okay. So it should, once I start hitting it, it's not like you got to drive it out 4 inches, maybe a half an inch, and then it should be a smooth lift out.
No, I disagree. I think the right pin punch is going to allow you to really pull that out because, again, it's the weight of the door. What you should try to do is to get the door shimmed in place so that the door is resting on triangular shaped pieces of wood shims, so that as you tap the pins out, you're not, because the two knuckles are going to be no longer mechanically connected, and it's going to want to shift that 1/16th of an inch, which is the swag line between the hinge leaves. It's going to want to come over and down towards the hinge jamb. So keep that weight off of there should make the process of tapping it out.
Okay. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
So, well, you have a great day. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.